But I want to move on here and get to some other news that we're following. This is a pretty wild story, and I feel like it's going to catch a lot of your attentions because imagine taking your pet to a vet only to find out they're not really licensed or trained as a veterinarian, as a doctor. So 2 women in Coweta County are now facing animal cruelty charges for being involved in just this. Our Doug Evans joins us live to talk about it. Doug, pretty crazy set of circumstances we have here.
Yeah, proof that there's always something going on in Coweta County, and this is an interesting case. According to the arrest report, these 2 women were connected to a mobile vet here that operates in this area. One is a past employee, one's a current employee. So although they may have vet experience, investigators at the Coweta County Sheriff's Office says they were not licensed to do the types of surgery they're accused of doing in one of the women's homes here. Under arrest, 37-year-old Sarah Benefield and 27-year-old Camryn Garrard. They're both charged with cruelty to animals and unlawful veterinary practice. According to the arrest report, this first started with a complaint that was filed with Douglas County Animal Control. They passed it on to Coweta County because apparently this is where the surgeries were performed, in a home here. The report that I read this afternoon says that the 2 are accused of neutering 2 male cats at the home here, and apparently the home belongs to Benefield. The report says the procedures were allegedly done in a makeshift surgical setting and also allegedly may not have involved anesthesia. As a result, the cats named Calvin and Klein needed treatment at a licensed veterinary hospital, and that was given to them in Carroll County at a veterinary practice over there. The report says the cats also received vaccinations, that the forms were apparently signed by this vet connected with the mobile clinic, but the vet tells authorities he didn't sign anything. He didn't know about these vaccinations and didn't know about the unlawful surgeries as well, he tells authorities. So supposedly these cats, Calvin and Klein, are doing okay now. According to the vet in Carroll County, there's no lasting effects of the surgeries that were performed here in this home in Coweta County. But these 2 women, they're charged with animal cruelty and this charge of unlawful veterinary practice.
Yeah, Doug, this is just incredible. And, you know, I was curious if they had any experience at all with the veterinary world. You know, was there some adjacent thing that would give them the confidence to do this? And it sounds like, okay, so maybe they worked with a vet, but that does not mean, of course, that they've had the proper training to be a veterinarian. And the idea that those procedures may have been done without anesthesia. Oof.
Yeah. Well, you know, vets are licensed by the state of Georgia here, right? They have to pass boards. They are trained medically at universities. University of Georgia, a great veterinary school. Auburn, just down the road from Coweta County, another fantastic veterinary school. A lot of vets, a lot of sick animals, very, very sick animals that can't be treated here in kind of the South Metro area end up down at the University of Auburn. Auburn University. And so it's just interesting that these women supposedly have this background and were performing these surgeries in what they said was a makeshift surgical area.
Yeah.
Makeshift and surgery, those don't sound like 2 words that should be put together ever.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Doug, you know, this is something that I want to know more about as the case goes forward, and I'm sure you're going to keep us updated. I see some people in the chat talking about the names of the cats, and so once again, I'm confirming it was Calvin and Klein, 2 cats, right?
Calvin and Klein.
Okay, awesome. Well, Doug, I'm glad that they're going to be okay. Thank you so much for bringing this story to our attention, and we'll continue to check in with you as you follow it through the legal process. So thanks so much.